You ever noticed how drab your home can look once you take down all of your holiday decorations? But it doesn't have to be that way. Lifestyle expert Tracey Kane is here now with 5 great tips on how to make your home cozy for the long winter. Well, welcome, Tracey.
Thank you.
What do we do now? We're getting rid of the Christmas tree. We're getting rid of the holiday lights.
Exactly.
What do we do to just make our home prettier?
Well, you know, this time of year, first of all, we all have hangovers. All the entertaining, we're exhausted.
Absolutely.
And January and February, you spend so much time in your home. So you want to make it cozy and warm and inviting for those people that do come to visit you. Mm-hmm. And you want to bring a little life because you look out your windows, everything is dead, everything is barren.
Yeah.
And I don't know about you, but I'm a horrible gardener.
Yeah.
And I cannot keep a plant alive. So I found these fantastic faux orchids.
Oh, wow.
You have to do nothing except to dust them, which I think is fantastic.
Yeah.
And they look very real, very elegant. Another plant I found, it's actually preserved boxwood. So it is real, but all you do is mist it with water once a month or dust it. And that's it. They stay alive for years. They keep their vibrancy. So
now
great
where
items.
in your home would you place these?
Really, I like the area that you're spending most of your time. So in your family room or your living room, your kitchen area, any place that you're going to be cozying up. You know, you put that pot of soup on the stove, and then you can curl with a good book.
I mean, we love orchids, but orchids are so hard to care for, at least for us.
That's why this is great, because it's faux.
You can't even tell that it's faux.
Exactly.
I mean, it's fabulous.
Right. Another great place to bring in life is I love redoing pictures at this time of year. Look back at all those great pictures you took, and I actually love to convert them to black and white.
Very cool.
It gives it a little bit more of a warm, nostalgic feel to them. And whether it's you're updating your old frames or bringing in new ones, they're really inexpensive, and there's so many resources out there to bring these into your home.
Now, here's a question. We have so many different types of frames, and it just doesn't look nice when you have just a hodgepodge of framework.
You want to group your types together. You want to, you know, whether they're wood frames or they're silver tone frames. And then I feel if you make all the prints in black and white, it really puts it into one story. Okay. It makes it, you know, mesh a little better.
So color coordinate your frames.
Definitely.
All right.
Definitely.
Good tip.
Coffee table books. A lot of times we get these as great gifts, but we don't know what to do with them. You're only going to put one on your coffee table. Stack them together, and it'll bring in pops of color, and also you can use them on mantles, on end tables, and it'll bring visual impact to your room.
Yeah.
Stack things on top of them. It's always nice to have a feel in different levels to give visual interest in your room.
Yeah, and you know, and people actually read coffee books.
Exactly. Right, you have it right there when you're ready to sit down with your cup of tea.
That's right.
You already have a book at your disposal.
Not just for decorations.
Exactly. And then pillows, throw pillows and throws are such a great way to bring in new color. You know, I like at this time you're bringing in the warm ivories or the light grays, the camels, to kind of cleanse. After you had all that holiday decor, your brain is kind of scattered all over with all the color.
Yeah.
This is a place you can neutralize it, and then you can bring in great textures and great patterns. We see that the trends come from the runways, you know, from fashion. Faux fur is so big right now, so this is a great place to bring in a pillow.
Now, where's a good place to buy these? Is it better to go to a store? Do you buy them online?
You know, there's so many resources out there, from Pottery Barn to Restoration Hardware to Home Goods. There's every price point you can imagine. It really depends on what your budget is.
Sure.
This one I actually sewed myself.
Oh, wow.
You know, you can find great fillers at IKEA for $6.99 that are down, and then just make a little cover to go over it.
Okay.
Throws you can find in cashmere and in wools, fleece. It, again, depends on your price point, depends on what you prefer in texture.
Are these good winter colors right here, the beiges?
Yes,
the
they're very
browns?
warm. They're going to make it feel, you know, cozy. You know, you want to hibernate in the holiday era, post-holiday
season.
Should
you change colors as we change seasons?
I like to add pops of color to add freshness as the spring comes in.
Okay.
You start to strip away your real, you know, the faux fur you're not going to want to keep out all year. You want to bring in your linens and your cottons and give it a lighter interior as you move on.
All right.
Another great area we have are lanterns and hurricanes. You can either put the candles in them, or we have these great spheres that are made out of natural materials. You can find them in seagrass and willow, abaca, and they add another great texture into your home.
Tracey, you are an expert. Thank you so much for coming by.
Thanks for having me.